It's Dutch Grand Prix time, and I'm currently sitting at 24 out of 87 after some finagling. Mercedes being 3rd and 7th counts as a flop, right? Very excited to see how the rest of the season goes, but sad for this to be the last race at Zandvoort for a while. First things first, I want it noted that I wrote my prediction yesterday, Tuesday, to be recorded today, Wednesday, and I had put Isaac Hadjar in for a good surprise. Now I feel like the universe is trying to tell me to relook over everything because I had things very wrong considering Isaac is out with a wrist injury. Speaking of that, let's welcome back Liam Lawson to Red Bull as he's filling in for Isaac, and Yuki Tsunoda back because he has to then fill in for Liam. It's weird that for a second time at Zandvoort, going back to 2023 when he filled in for Daniel Ricciardo, that someone hurt their wrist and Liam is sliding into their seat. I think we need to investigate if Liam has an Etsy witch on speed dial. Are there Etsy witches that specialize in giving athletes wrist injuries? That being said, starting with a good surprise, I have Liam Lawson. Maybe he will break the second seat curse by being the only driver to rejoin Red Bull after being demoted or let go. He's had an absolutely amazing season so far with Racing Bulls fighting for 5th in the Constructors' Championship, and this is his chance to redeem himself from last year's poor management. For Big Flop, I have Kimi Antonelli. Last year he placed 16th. This was not a good circuit for him. While that was from penalties due to crashing with Charles, I do think he will struggle a bit this race. For sprint pole, I'm putting George Russell. I think Mercedes will still do well after the summer break, and while other teams are bringing upgrades, that Mercedes will still have the advantage. On the same vein, George will win the sprint race. I think the drivers will ease a bit into the weekend, not be as aggressive in the sprint race as they need to be doing qualifying, and are getting used to the upgrades in the car, so George's pole position will carry him through. For pole position in the race, I have Charles Leclerc. Charles was doing well the last few races before break and getting a good amount of points. Additionally, he excelled at qualifying, so I think that after the relaxation of being off, he'll be back in fighting shape. In third place, I'm putting George Russell. To get back in the championship fight, he has to kick it into high gear, so he'll pull ahead of Kimi this race and be a bit more aggressive in his racing. For second position, I have Charles Leclerc. He's been doing well, and starting on 12 will help him get on the podium. And then for first place, I have Max Verstappen. Call me delusional. I don't care. I want Max to win what will probably be his last home race, and I think Red Bull have worked on the car and have good strategists where he might pull it off. Finally, for a crazy prediction, I think that an Alpine will be in the top 5. They sent out a warning, and Pierre has had a podium this year, so it's possible that with their upgrades, the car takes a leap up the order. Both drivers have been doing well, so it does seem like the car is the one that's holding them back. That's 9 points to play with, and those are my very unprofessional predictions for the Dutch Grand Prix.